Now, what are you able to see here is, this is the outside of the cell, this is the inside of the cell, right?
Yeah.
Now, what happens is, this is the hormone, this is the receptor. Now, based on the solubility of this hormone into the cell, they can bind either to the hormone receptor outside the cell, or they can get into the cell and bind to the intracellular receptors. You are able to understand?
So this is the left side one is the extracellular receptor.
Yes, this side.
Yeah.
So this, for example, I'll just show it to you.
Okay.
This is the outside of the cell.
Yeah.
This is the inside of the cell. So either it can bind outside like this, or it can enter into the cell like this and bind somewhere inside. See, inside also you have some receptors.
Yeah.
You are able to understand?
Yeah.
So this is how it is bound.
Okay.
Is that clear?
Yeah.
Shall we continue this?
Yeah.
Okay. Now, if you see the protein derivatives and the protein hormones and the amino acid derivatives, they are not lipid soluble, isn't it?
Yeah.
If you see your plasma membrane, that is made of lipid. So they are not solubilized by the lipid. They cannot enter through the lipid bilayer.
Okay.
So they bind to the receptor which is present, the proteins which are present on the lipid bilayer. Okay. Right. Let me just continue. See, now what has happened here actually, this was earlier like this. So actually what happened was, the lipid bilayer is not able to, it is not allowing the protein and amino acid derivatives to enter inside because they are not lipid soluble. So they bind to the receptor which is present over the plasma membrane, forms a hormone receptor complex. So this causes some changes inside the cell. You might have observed that this particular molecule has moved from here to here.
Yeah.
So GTP and ATP are high energy molecules.
Yeah.
So these energy molecules in turn form some other secondary messengers like CAM, cyclic adenosine monophosphate. Okay. And inositol triphosphate and calcium ions. These are certain molecules that are produced due to the attachment of hormone to the receptor.
Okay.
You are able to understand?
So these are the products of the complex.
This is not the product. This is the changes that is taking place because of the binding.
Okay.
Now the hormone is attached to the receptor. Now it has to enter. So it has to undergo some conformational changes, isn't it?
Yeah.
So that secondary messengers helps in doing that.
Oh.
Okay. Yeah. Let us just finish this video. You'll understand. You are able to understand now. Now the secondary messengers has formed because of the binding to the receptor, binding of the hormone to the cell receptor. So it has caused some biochemical changes inside the cell. So these biochemical changes in turn causes the cellular metabolism. Cellular metabolism means cellular respiration or the production of other hormones. Any kind of metabolic activities inside the cell is regulated by this process. You are able to understand?
Yeah, that makes sense.
Shall I continue this?
Yeah.
So
Oh,
can you just make out what they are saying here?
so since they are lipid soluble, like the steroid,
The steroids are lipid soluble, isn't it?
that's why they're easily passing through the phospholipid barrier.
Exactly, exactly. Shall I continue this?
Yeah. Okay.
Now, what has happened? Now, the intracellular receptor, the steroid or the thyroxine hormone has entered into the lipid bilayer and it has bound to the intracellular receptor that
Yeah.
takes it inside the nucleus where it binds to some specific segment of DNA.
Okay.
Okay, when it binds to some specific segment of DNA, it triggers it to produce certain proteins. Actually, the hormone that is actually required, that protein.
Yeah.
So inside the nucleus, these are the ribosomes. You are able to see. So
Yeah.
the protein synthesis takes place here. This is the tRNA, this is the ribosome, and this long stretch of mRNA.
Okay.